All right, guys. So I was trying to make a Commander Spotlight video on Full Metal, but he's glitched. He's glitched to the point that if he fights anybody, even with his massive 20% skill, even with his massive 20% skill, 3% per 30% skill, 3% per level skill, he's at a huge disadvantage even with that. So I'll go into him real quick, and this is the one thing I really liked. Some say that Full Metal's an android, and others say that he wears an armored suit. Some even say that he's actually a mutant gorilla, but no one is certain. So that is a commander straight out of One Punch Man. You know the android gorilla? Yeah. If he is a mutant gorilla, that is a commander right out of One Punch Man. That is just awesome. I would have liked Genos, but you know what? I'll settle for the armored gorilla. Now, Ethereal Strike, or whatever, however you pronounce it. My English is horrible. We know this. 3% per level, 30% chance of activation. So it's not as good as a 40% chance, but it's also not as bad as a 20% chance. And it's 180% when fully maxed. Okay, 180% free damage on a random stack. Like, that is really good. But again, it's a random stack, and it can't be the stack that it's dealing damage to. Like if you're attacking stack, it's turn 1, you're attacking stack number 1. It will activate and hit any random stack except for stack 1. Oh, well, what happens if it activates and there's one stack left? I don't know, haven't seen it. Because of his awakening, he just clears front row. He pokes out entire rows that I haven't seen him go down to one stack and then that activate. Steam Cannon. I'm still waiting to hear from the devs, but I'm pretty sure it stacks because it doesn't just activate on one stack of troops. It activates on all of them. So if it activates on stack number 1, it stays active for an entire rotation. And then once it comes back to stack number 1 again, it disappears. But it's a 60% activation, 1% per level skill. So that means 60% chance of activating, same as your awakening, which is pretty high. And it's 1% per level, so 60% gone right away. Then it activates again, another 60%. Then it activates again, another 60%. Dodge and crit, just gone. It's a massive debuff. And honestly, it's just a great debuff. I'm pretty sure it stacks, because I mean, why wouldn't it? You know, why would it last an entire rotation not stack? Again, I have to double check with the devs. I'm still waiting to hear from them on that. But yeah, so builds. There's no point going to builds. He's glitched. He's completely unusable. But if I was to run him, Death Helm or Eye of the Abyss, probably Eye of the Abyss. Nah, because I haven't seen the Ethereal Strike miss yet. I haven't seen it miss. I haven't seen it in a high battle situation miss. And again, he's not an easy commander to get, so not a lot of people have him. And being this glitch, you wouldn't run him. But Death Helm, I would probably run him with Dual Titans, because walkers do get stupid accuracy, and with his massive debuff. Come on, you really think he's gonna miss? I mean, Dual Titan, Tyrant, and Magiwell Pants for crit. Put some crit jewels on the Titans, and I'd run him like that, man. Or Eye of the Abyss, Skywalker, 1 Titan, Tyrant, and Magiwell Pants, or yeah, Magiwell Pants. That's what I would do. I mean, 180% when fully maxed. It can crit. I've seen it crit. Crit is double your damage. Pretty much, if you would hit for 100, you hit for 200. But with 100% crit damage, that becomes 300. And with that massive hit, damn, I would go with a crit damage build for that. But with still with a little bit of damage, you know, you still want some damage on there. So 1 Titan, or APOC, Skywalker, Eye of the Abyss, and Magiwell Pants, or just Magiwell Pants, Eye of the Abyss, Dual Titan, because again, walkers get stupid accuracy. If you're not rich for that, do a Dragon Slayer or do APOC. Again, APOC's not that expensive. Do a Dragon Slayer, works just fine. Chest plate, any chest plate. I mean, it's very versatile on him. Chest plates are just a random piece. You don't even need chest plates anymore, except for like Rogers, who really need to be tanky. What helmet do you want to run? You can run dodge. yeah, I mean, what else are you gonna run? You can't. There's no point in building him tanky. He's a glass cannon. What pants if you can't afford anything? Well, magic balls are pretty much free. So, yeah. But let's be honest. If you got him, like he's not against the commander yet. You have to do like what 100 spin 10s during his event. Like 100 spin 10s ain't cheap. And that's just to get him. Pictor, you couldn't even get Pictor. His drop rate was horrible during his event. But yeah, if you got him, you spent a lot of gold. And him being as glitchy as he is, as you'll see, it's not acceptable. So I wanted to make a commander spotlight video. I wanted to show him off. Like on paper, he's so cool because of that ethereal strike and what all the things he could do. Gemini jewels, he could do Taurus. He could do so much. He really could. Like he's just a great glass cannon because of this skill, and he can crits. But wait till you see. Like I'm just gonna show you guys how freaking glitched he is. It's not even funny how glitched he is. So let's come over here. So we have to wait till like 2 rotations into the match, but you'll see it. Like see, the Steam Cannon 60% activates on the whole stack and stays there for a full rotation. So that's minus 60 if it was maxed. Minus another 60 if it was maxed. So it's minus 120% dodge and crit. Look at that. And we get the strike and another Steam Cannon. That's 108% dodge and crit gone. So he attacks the front and the back row, no problem. And there you go. So it was awakening, but it hits the back row, and stack number 3 doesn't take any damage at all from that. But the random stack that was hit didn't even take any damage. See, watch. Just random attack. Steam Cannon activates. No, okay, that's not the one. Wait for it, awakening. But why was the back row hit? And then stack number 3 was see, look at that again. He's so glitched. Stack number 3 is completely ignored of damage, and the random stack that he hits doesn't even take any damage. And that's without the ethereal whatever strike, without his strike activating. When the strike activates, it actually deals damage, but as a result of that strike, it causes his entire awakening to glitch. Like Steam Cannon will activate. Look at that. That didn't work there. But let's see, awakening. See, again, stack number 3 is completely okay. Then the random stack he hit, which was number 5, is completely okay too. So this is completely acceptable. You can't run a commander like this. Stack number 3 is gonna always freaking survive because of this. Like, wow, if it was glitch in our favor where he just attacks random stack period over and over and over again, cool. But it deals no damage, and stack number 3 is pretty much ignored of damage. The troop count doesn't change there. I mean, like, wow, if you got full metal, well, you guys see this, that was proof that how glitchy he is. If you guys got full metal, you guys spent a lot of gold to get him, and being this glitch is not acceptable. I feel like they're certainly dropping the ball on Walker Commanders, man. Yes, on paper he has so much potential, but completely unusable as it is right now. And if you got him, you spent a lot of gold, a lot. And you probably went for Pictor, cool, but you spent a lot to get him, and this is not acceptable. All right, like I got him, I was like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna go for it because that skill's pretty cool. No, it's just not worth it. And the whole One Punch Man kind of backstory kind of thing, it's not worth it again because he doesn't really look like the android. If they come out for a skin for him that makes him look like in the android, cool, I'm down. But until then, come on, he's not worth running at all. And that really breaks my heart because on paper he's one of the commanders who can bring walkers back into the meta. I mean, it's a glass cannon that can crit and do like a crit damage build will make this skill do 3 times his damage, plus the 3% per level activation, which is 180% when maxed. That's a stupid amount of damage. And if you guys know the damage calculation, which we post online all the time, and you guys are curious, we show you exactly how the calculation works. That's a lot of damage. He can hurt really badly with 1 stack. I mean, he's not going to be as good as Stella. No one can be as good as Stella when it comes to 1 stack bust. But that skill right here would demolish 1 random stack, plus any damage you did to stack number 1 or stack number 2, however it is that you set him up so you would attack. I mean, damn. And here's the problem too. Like, let's go back to that video. his attack, his strike activates. His strike goes through at the exact same time the awakening and anything else goes through. Exact same time. It's not like awakening goes first and then the strike. No. Exact same time. So it can activate on the front row if it's taking damage. I've seen it, but you won't catch it. Most of the time you'll catch it in the back row, but if it activates, you won't catch it in the front row. And it can't activate on the front row. I've seen it. It can't activate on the same row that's already taking damage. But because it happens at the exact same time, you won't catch it. It's easier to catch it when he attacks the back row. Like, see? Watch, you'll see it. He always seems to hit the back row. It might be because he can't hit the tile that he's attacking, or he can't hit a tile that's already taking damage kind of thing. But yeah, look. It's a hard hitting skill. It's really hard. With a crit damage build, damn. But completely unusable. I hope you guys liked the video. When the devs get back to me about his skill stacking or not, and they get back to me about this glitch, we'll make an update about him, because it is not fair that you spent that much gold to get him and he's this glitched. You guys should definitely be writing in tickets and telling him to fix this commander. I mean, he has a lot of potential, but because of how glitchy he is, he cannot be used. And you should be pissed. Like, I am. I spent a lot of gold to get him. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna make a commander video on him so people who don't have him can see how good he is. But then, nope. He's not good. He's glitched, and you spent that much gold to get him. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. And if you guys want to talk to me online, you can. I'm online with Mel, Krylar, and everybody else. We're all there. Just shoot me up a message. And you know, I'm gonna post the results of whether or not his Steam Cannon can stack on there, just for anybody who's like, oh, I wonder if it does stack. Then bam, we'll know for sure. If it can stack, that's a damn good debuff, damn good. If it doesn't, and then it's just a waste, and he's just a horrible because he's glitched and it doesn't stack. But yeah, hope you guys liked the video. See ya.